Hey guys, today I'm just going to show you how to make your base look good. I'll give you tips on how to make it look good. Okay, first tip is try and use different colours. I see so many people using the same colours to build, like brown and cherry red. A lot of people use them, so try and mix it up a bit. So try and use different colours like green, red, and like swap wood and that, because it's kind of boring when you just see same colours being used on the same bases and that. So try and use different colours. For like mine, I've used all these different colours to make a park and that. Also use different colours to make the shop, and using different colours also makes your base look better and makes it stand out. So that's the first tip. Next tip is to try and build more than just a flat box. So I see a lot of people building big brown boxes, and that's just boring because I see too many of them. So try and build something besides a flat roof. Try and build like just something like roofs on my houses. I'll try and come up with a better design, just a flat roof, because it makes it stand out more basic. So try and design something which isn't just flat design. I mean, I've done it a lot on mine, and I wish I could improve it, but I'm too lazy to reshape all our roofs. So try to come up with better designs instead of a flat roof. Next tip is to try and use your imagination for furniture and stuff. So if I'm gonna go in one of the houses, this one, I use my imagination for a table. I design my own table. If I go upstairs, I design my own room with like bookshelves and drawers and that, and a mirror. So if you're designing your own house, try and design your own furniture. You can use normal furniture as well, like chairs and that. Try and also design some of your own, because it makes it look really cool and that. Like design by your kind of kitchen area as well. And upstairs I've pretty much designed all the furniture myself. Design my own table, my own chair, bookshelves, kind of window bed thing. So try and design some cool furniture. It makes it look really imaginative and that. The next tip is to try and keep everything neat. So if I get my blueprints out, go on floors, I see a lot of people doing this. Like they'll have floors overlapping each other. It honestly just makes it look messy in that. It's not hard just to get them aligned and that. So try and not overlap them. It makes it look a lot better in that. And just same goes to try and keep everything even on something. Next tip for building is to build in layers. Basically, if you're building a shop, build in layers. So start with your first walls, and once you've done that, start building your windows and adding doors. And then once you've added the windows and door for your first layer, add the floors. And then once you've done that, if you're going to build a multi-story, add the second walls, but add them near the sawmill. So don't just try to drag the wood to the second floor walls. Build the blueprints near the sawmill and fill them in there, so then you can drag them over later. It's a lot easier just to jump up and get the wood onto the blueprints. So if you put your walls near the end of the sawmill, something like here, not too near it so the wood doesn't accidentally fill it in. Next tip is to try and concentrate on one project at a time, because if you don't, you'll have just a bunch of blueprints everywhere, a big mess like a lot of bases are, and it makes your base laggy if you've got too many blueprints, and it will be really hard to work on that. So just try and concentrate on one project at a time. If you just kind of get bored of the project, delete all the blueprints that you have and try and build something else, but concentrating on one project at a time makes it easier to build your base then. Try and define what everything is the next tip. I've seen so many bases where you don't know what anything is because they're just big brown boxes everywhere. They're like a big brown box in the middle, a big brown box above it, just you don't know what anything is, and when you try to look for a shop in the base you can't find where it is. The next tip is to try and use online references for building that something. So if you're struggling to come up with an idea what to build, just look online for ideas. So say if you wanted to build a police station, just look at ideas for police station online and use references for like that, like pictures of that. So if I show you on here, I use references to build this kitchen because I designed it on an image based off Google Images. If I go upstairs, so I also based a lot of ideas, furniture on Google Images to design stuff like this. Like I got this idea for a bookshelf of Google Images and a bed of Google Images. So use Google Images to help you design your buildings as well. Also, another tip is to just draw out your ideas. So much better if you have a reference of yours. So if you're designing a shop, try and design the shop on a piece of paper first and then build it. It'll make it easier in that for later purposes. I think that's all the tips I've covered. I guess try and make your base unique, so try and design something different, so just like the same old stuff. Just look around at other people's bases and try and design something different from them. Because I see a lot of the same bases being designed and that it's honestly boring. So try and use your imagination a lot, it makes your base stand out more. Next tip when you're trying to make your base is to try and expand it all first, so you can utilise all the space to the best of its abilities. And it also makes it easier when you're planning out your buildings and stuff. That's what I did first. Before I even built anything, I expanded it all and started building a car park and then worked off from there. So try and expand it all before you start building. It's up to you, but it works better for me. And the tip for earning money honestly is just to get lava trees. So much easier to just get lava trees than swamp trees because it's much longer journey to get swamp trees and that. Although it is more annoying to get lava trees down because of the physics update that happened, but to get lava trees that's the best course to get money in that. Anyway, that's all the tips I can offer in that. I'm sorry about my voice. I know it doesn't sound typically girly, a high pitched feminine voice. Mostly because of my accent and that. Since I come from South Yorkshire, it's a bit of a weird accent.
Maybe if I talk more high pitched, it will sound much girlier. Or it will sound false and it hurts my voice. So I can't do that much longer.
So if I talk high pitched, that will make my voice hurt, and I can't be bothered to do that. So I'm gonna have to put with this voice from now on. Wish I had a voice changer, but oh well. Anyway, thanks for watching. And bye.